Now we got another article here. And another point, by the way, though, that naval base shooting, it was a gun-free zone. No soldiers were armed there. That's what another thing people don't realize is all these mass shootings take place in schools, libraries, military bases, places where you're not allowed to open carry or concealed carry a gun. If every soldier in that facility had a weapon, they could have killed that guy before he had fired off a couple rounds, or potentially saved most of those lives. So the answer is more guns, not less guns. But here we go. According to the Washington Times here, California's great gun grab, state sweeping gun control. Bill targets firearms, ammo, and hunting. So California, of course, which has the toughest gun laws and one of the highest crime rates, again, because when you get rid of guns, crime goes up. They're trying now to completely ban 100% of weapons, basically. 95% of all ammunition sold in California, contains lead, and they're trying to completely ban, lead bullets. So all I really got to say about this is, you Californians are idiots for letting your government do this to you. We have a Second Amendment for a reason. It just pisses me off. They're just trying to take away our guns. I'm gonna have to change the subject. It's just getting me angry. Okay, so now we got another article here that I want to cover real quick. This is from express.co.uk, and the headline is, "What climate change? Fewer people than ever believe the world is really warming up." And they have a sub-headline here. "The number of people who do not believe climate change is real has increased by 400% since 2005. Well, good. Because the whole fucking theory is completely made up. The thought that carbon, which is one of the building blocks of life, is a pollutant that damages the planet is so backwards. I don't even know how to comprehend it. I mean, the more carbon in the atmosphere, the better, because what do plants breathe in? CO2, carbon dioxide, and what do they emit? Oxygen. Therefore, the greater amounts of carbon dioxide in the planet, the better it is for the plants, the better it is for the plants, the better it is for us. So this whole fucking theory to me just does not make any fucking sense. And if you believe it, you need to have your fucking head examined, because I don't understand what the fuck is wrong with you. Then we have, these people that just completely advocate regulating every aspect of our lives to prevent this psychotic theory. It's more fear mongering. Like they try to scare you with about nuclear weapons. So we got to go to war, and then they try to scare you. The whole world is warming up, and we're gonna completely burn up unless you drive a Prius. Like, what? Why don't you get out of my fucking life and stop telling me how to live, and I'll do what I want. If I care about the environment, I can recycle, do things. And then meanwhile, they're not really concerned about real environmental hazards, like the Fukushima disaster, which is spewing out millions of tons of radiated water and completely contaminating our food. Then the government comes out and says, "Oh no, it's safe to eat the fish. It's safe to eat the fish." It's completely backwards. This whole world is completely backwards. I mean, these scientists have been caught saying, these climate change scientists have been caught saying, the sun has no effect on the climate. That it's man. What? Are you fucking serious? You step into the shade and you step into the sunlight. You can immediately feel temperature difference. To say that the sun does not have an effect on the Earth's climate is ludicrous. Why the fuck do we have winter and summer then? It's because of how close, when the Earth rotates and it changes its position, that's why we have the fucking seasons. Because of our relationship to the sun. And solar flares cause massive increases in temperature. And we've been seeing a greater activity. Every 13 years, the sun's axis rotates on itself, and it creates more solar flares, which increases our temperature. This is a natural process that happens. But they're going to show you videos of polar bears drowning and the ice caps melting, which happens every year. It's called winter and summer. It's fucking weather. And then they show you pictures of the polar bears on a melting ice cap. Well, the polar bears can just swim. How do you fucking think they got up there anyways? Polar bears are great swimmers. Go YouTube some polar bear videos of them swimming. Phenomenal swimmers. They can swim really fucking well. So, yeah, it's all just propaganda. But basically, that's all I have to say on that. Go check out that article, Climate Change. Nobody believes it anymore. Let's see here. We've got the Weekly Standard, Abortion Nation. I just wanted to touch on this real quick. Let's see. So the United States is an outlier when it comes to the scope of the abortion right. The United States is approximately one of 10 nations that allows abortion after 14 weeks, including Canada, China, Great Britain, North Korea, Netherlands, Singapore, Sweden, Western Australia, and Vietnam. And then when it comes to allowing abortion for any other reason after viability, however, the United States is joined by Canada, North Korea, and China. So, I just wanted to cover this really quickly, the subject of abortion, because it's a heated topic among libertarians, because libertarians want the government out of our business, is basically what it is. So there's the one argument about the woman's right to choose. The woman's right to choose to kill her own fetus because of it's part of her body. And then there's the other side which says, well, what about the fetus's rights? Even though it hasn't been born yet, it's a potential human being. It has rights under the law as well. You can't kill it. Personally, I side with the pro-life argument. But I think it should be a state decision. I think everything basically should be states' rights. If you want to live in a state that kills babies, go live in a state that kills babies. But don't take my fucking tax dollars to pay for it. Should not be a federal issue. And this is where I part ways with some libertarians like Gary Johnson and things. But yeah, I mean, I just saw an article the other day. I should have pulled it up, but there was a guy who's being charged for first-degree murder for tricking his girlfriend into taking abortion pills, and the fetus died. So, if somebody kills a fetus, that's murder. But if the mother kills the fetus, that's not murder. That doesn't make any sense. He killed the fetus, so he's being charged for first-degree murder because he tricked her into taking the abortion pills. So that means he killed somebody else's body. Yet they tell you, no, abortion should be legal because the woman is, it's her own body. Well, no, she's killing somebody inside of her body. It's a baby. Like, I don't know how to fucking stand the argument for abortion, but really, to me, it's completely satanic. It is just disgusting. It's a blood sacrificial offering, just like war is. These people, these psychopaths, just love death. They just celebrate death. They just love blood, and they just love bathing in blood. They love attacking countries, killing hundreds of thousands of babies. We killed 1 million people in Iraq who did nothing to us. And we, killed and bombed people in Libya, and now we're trying to go to Syria and Iran. These people just love killing people. They're just fucking psychopaths. And it's like that one doctor, like a few months ago, he got caught doing abortions up to 9 months pregnant. He would take the babies out as soon as they were born, and he would snip their fucking spinal cords with a pair of scissors, and then throw the baby in the fucking toilet. That's what they would do. And he had like 15-year-old people helping him with abortions. 15-year-old kids. And then he would take the feet of the babies that he murdered, and he would put them in pickle jars and put them all around his office so that they could be around him all day. And yeah, he got life in prison. I can't remember if he got put on death row or not, but the guy was a fucking psychopath. One abortion doctor. And this probably happens all over the world. So that's just my opinion on abortion. I know it's a controversial topic. and then